she is just sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. I need to get her up and get her changed. Good morning, Raelynn. Are you going to wake up today? Rise and shine, sunshine. You can't sleep all day. So it's doing that error again. No flow out. But I just recently posted a video about that. If you haven't seen that one yet, encourage you to see it if you ever have this error on your pump as well. But it's a really easy fix. By the way, sometimes even when you do that, there's still a problem here. Sometimes her actual button, because of the pressure, could have gotten clogged in the process. So sometimes you need to have a cloth here to make sure that whenever you open this up, it's not gonna explode everywhere. And it did. See that? See all that pressure that built up? Then have some water, push it in, clamp it here, and then flush it through. Might give you a little bit of resistance. Okay, but once that's flushed through, should be all good. Okay. Then just run it. Now you're all good. You okay? So I was just talking with Gabe over at TheJACKman channel on YouTube that Raelynn doesn't have morning seizures anymore, and then, what do you know, she has a morning seizure. Raelynn used to have morning seizures all the time. Usually her seizures aren't until afternoon, evening, or even a lot of them are overnight nowadays, but this is the first morning seizure she's had probably in over a month or so. Maybe not that long, but I mean, it does happen, just not every day. But do check out TheJACKman on YouTube as well. Getting to know them. They've been on YouTube for about a little over a month now, I think. He's a lot like Raelynn too, so if you like Raylynn's channel, you'll like them as well. TheJACKman. I'll put a link to them in the description. What do you think, Raelynn? Can I wear blue today? There we go. There we go. Got you changed. Now you're awake too. Guess moving you around, getting you changed, woke you up a little bit. Are you upset about it? You look a little upset. I did think that she was a little warm too while I was changing her. Shows normal. She doesn't regulate her body temperature well though, so sometimes her other parts of the body will register just a little bit higher. But as long as she doesn't have a fever on her head, she's probably fine. Ready to get up and in your chair? Still got that thing. I should have gotten that earlier. Lip skin kind of peels off. Most people, that kind of happens naturally as you eat, but since she doesn't eat by mouth, it just kind of stays on her skin, stays on her lips, kind of like chapped lips, but it just peels off super, super duper easy and doesn't even hurt her at all to peel it off. Sorry I'm showing you this. I don't know if you think it's gross or not. So she really doesn't mind. Ready to go? You're wide awake now, aren't you? You're wide awake. Yeah. Up in your chair. Doing good. What you want to do? I have no plans. You okay? What's wrong? There you go. Getting your antibiotics. that oil. Face is so oily, Raelynn. It's not usually this bad. I mean, it's usually oily, but not this oily. That's better. That's better. That's bad now. So I just dropped a couple of our other kids off at a friend's house for a little bit, and it reminded me that even though I don't have Raelynn with me, there's still something to talk about. And that's that I'm in a different vehicle than maybe you've seen in the past. You know, a lot of couples have his car and her car. In our family, we have Raylynn's van and not Raylynn's car or van, I guess. This isn't a van. But anytime that we're taking Raelynn somewhere, we always, of course, need to be in Raylynn's wheelchair van. But anytime we're going anywhere else without Raelynn, for example, we always take this car. So neither one of us has our own vehicle. They're both of ours. And depending on whether or not we have Raelynn with us, that's whether or not we take this car or the other van. And it's interesting, we call certain things of our families Raylynn's. For example, Raylynn's van we got specifically because we have Raelynn. It's a wheelchair van, modified for her, bought for her too. We wanted to buy something new that would last a long time, so we bought I think it was just a year or two old when we bought it. And then also our house. We moved to the house that we currently live in so that we could better take care of Raylynn's needs. Our last house was 2 stories, and it was getting difficult to carry her up and down stairs all the time. So we wanted a ranch that had very few stairs. I even put a ramp on the back porch so that she can just roll up with her wheelchair. And when we bought our house, and we continue calling it this too, we called it we call it Raylynn's house. So we always thank Raelynn for giving us this house. I need to do a house tour sometime to show you all the ways that we modified the house and really made it work for Raelynn as well. But it's a great blessing. So I just wanted to share that. Ready to get your standard? Here we go. Okay. How's that feel? Feel okay? A little uncomfortable? Let's give it a few minutes and see how you feel. You look like you're doing good. You're doing a good job, sweetie. Okay. You're standing real good. Mm-hmm. Back in bed. How you feel? Do I need to suction you a little bit more? Yeah? Let's do that. You sound better. Good job, Raelynn. Let's put the pulse ox on you and see how that does, okay? You could sound a little bit better, but pulse ox shows decent numbers. 95, well, 94, We're looking at that top number. That's her oxygen. 94%. Healthy person should be like 99, 100%. And it starts beeping at us below 93. We always give her oxygen if she goes below 93. And right now it's 92. Raelynn, I just suctioned you. You want me to suction you just a little bit more? See how that does? Went up on its own just now. 94. You might end up on some oxygen tonight, sweetie. 95. That's not bad. Question is, can she keep that up? What do you think? What do you think? Guess we'll find out. She's got her bedtime meds. She's getting sleepy.